Hello and welcome to Fujitsu SAP Expert Talks. I'm Actor Khan. Now, recent survey results from IDC on where organizations are with SAP S/4HANA migration show that one of the biggest benefits organizations are looking to achieve is reducing their costs. Well, with me to talk more about that is Jaron Main, SAP Practice Director from Fujitsu. Jaron, thanks very much for joining us.
Pleasure.
So what are the sort of the business case, if you like, for clients to make that migration, to take that journey?
Well, I think first things first, I mean, we know all clients have to make that journey at some point over the next few years. I think the important thing is that clients understand that they're on a journey, and the actual day that you physically move and the migration isn't the actual day you start to prepare for that. So just as you would or I would look to move house, we start to make plans for that sometime before the actual moving date. And so those activities that you would do and I would do as part of that house move, you can apply to SAP. So you can start to look at your custom configuration, and you can start to remove and simplify that. You can start to archive your data, for example. So there are lots of activities that can be done as part of that S4 journey to reduce cost ahead of your move to the upgrade. The case I've said before, though, is if you're looking for a business case purely to upgrade to S/4HANA, you're not going to find it. It's what S/4HANA enables you to do down the line that you can't do today, and that's where the value is in the migration.
So do your clients look at the short-term or the long-term strategy when they're looking to sort of make that upgrade and that journey?
It's a combination of both. We've had some really hard business challenges over the last couple of years through coronavirus, disruption in supply chains. And so, the business impact of those have forced businesses to look much more at the here and now. But by and large, customers are building out their journeys over the next 10 years, 5 years, and of course, in the short term as well. And they're constantly adjusting those, but fundamentally, they will have a plan in place and be executing against those.
So what are the biggest cost savings for me as a company, as a client?
So the biggest cost savings allow you to create greater efficiencies in the way that you run your processes, give you greater data, business insight and data points on your business. So it allows you to manage your business in a much more efficient way. It allows you to automate tasks that you may not have done before, and it also allows you to perhaps capitalize on new technologies and do things in ways that you haven't done before, and new business models.
So what are the challenges for clients who are trying to make that migration?
The key challenge, I think, is the fact, the enormity of the issue and the fact that there are many moving parts in that. And whereas traditionally SAP, you could look at it, and to a certain extent, all applications as a kind of three-layered cake with very distinct elements to them between infrastructure and applications, etc. What you're finding now is that there's a symbiotic relationship between all of those. So when you're looking at a business transformation over the next 5 years, for instance, there are a lot of moving parts, and I think customers are trying to make sense of that and understand, where do I start and how do I make sense of that. So we engage with our customers and we understand what their main priorities are firstly and foremostly, and then help them to build a roadmap to achieve those over the next few years.
So you've already done that for some clients. Give us some examples of where there's been a success story and how they've achieved that migration.
Yeah, sure, Actor. So the biggest and the most obvious one would be City of Turku, who we've moved to S/4HANA. They're a Finnish public sector organisation. And what we're able to do with them is to firstly optimize and improve the efficiency of the existing business processes. So that gave them some cost savings immediately, and it enabled them to deliver services in a better way. But more importantly, they were then able to offer new digital services to their citizens, and that obviously has a huge impact into the life and well-being of the citizens of Turku.
Thanks very much indeed. Thank you for
Pleasure.
joining us. Thank you.